luxury to have in an offense a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Jackson. Going for it all. He's got it! And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line. One quarter in the books in round one of these AFC playoffs. It's the Chiefs on top. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. Raven football, quarter number 2 begins as they go to work on 1st and goal. Henry bowling his way into the end zone. It is a touchdown. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
He'll get this out wide. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 1. Now a give on the ground. Inside the 25. The defense saves the touchdown, but a terrific run. It'll be 1st and goal inside the 10. A big pickup there for the Chiefs. It's a gain of 49.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up for 1st and goal.
And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
3rd and goal. Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball. And in this case, the ball's incomplete, brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Super Bowl champ Harrison Butker now for the Chiefs. This about as short as you can get. Oh, the hard count looked like they got somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the 1st down. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a two-score game. They're going to keep the hammer. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Chiefs.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. That's on the center, Tyler Lindebaugh. Jackson. Now a screen set up for Henry.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Now, deep ball for Bateman. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Ball's incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And it'll be 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing on the run, it's behind his man, and it's incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on 1st down. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's taken down just shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Down the field, it's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Some nose guards in the 3-4 defense, Mike, are just asked to take up space and eat up blockers. But not this guy. He defeats his blocker and makes the tackle. That's playing the nose guard at the next level.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Attack!
So they try to throw a little bit of a curveball. We see him throw it to this guy a lot. Now, in this case, they hand it to him, thinking they can catch the defense off guard and generate a big play. And to give a lot of credit to the defense, they were ready for it, they were prepared for it, and they held it to a modest game.
Yellow, yellow.
We'll try to get this one on the ground. Call it a gain of 13. First down, KC.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Not much happening there, just a short gain. It is 2nd and 9. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. That is to Wiley, open on the left. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line. His first catch in the wild card game, and good for a first down.
Yellow.
That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, KC. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Harrison Butker on.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for Kansas City.
7 seconds, all that remains, till halftime. And the kick is away.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Hey.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Harrison Butker and a kickoff for
One team advances. One team's season ends here. Second half underway in the AFC wildcard game. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, middle.
Throwing Jackson. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Lamar. He'll keep it on the zone read. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Baltimore.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Back to throw, Jackson. Moving outside the pocket. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Baltimore, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. On the run to the right. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end, Mark Andrews, that time. And That'll bring up second down. Jackson going to keep this one himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
On third down, Jackson exiting the pocket right. He'll try and get there on the ground.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
No chance to get away. He's going to be knocked out of bounds right at the line of scrimmage.
Real quick. 180. 13. Hey.
Second down, Jackson. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Throw here, down the field. Will fall, incomplete.
The defense had their sights set on making a big play one way or another. First, it was the initial pressure. They thought they had the quarterback for a sack. But then they get their hands on the ball, and I think if you're this offense walking back into the huddle, Mike, an incomplete pass there is probably the best possible outcome.
Third and long for Jackson. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Baltimore. Luke now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens back within a couple of scores. It's 35-21. Just 2 scores down. This is really taking a chance. With a quarter plus to play, they line up for an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That's a risky call here, but I understand what they're thinking. You find yourself down in the third quarter. How do we steal some possessions? How do we get the ball back to our offense to cut into this deficit? But now in return, it's your defense that now has the tough task.
A first down throw for Mahomes. He's going to let this one go for Worthy. And he's just a couple short of a touchdown. We'll mark him out at the 2-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 43 yards. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board?
Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Kansas City. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard line.
They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Alpha, sit on.
Now Jackson risks a design run. And he will not be able to turn up field. They'll drop him behind the line.
Hey. Yo.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And the rush gets going. He'll go down. They got him. George Karlaftis. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
Report. 180.
From the gun, Jackson. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they snap it to Jackson. Going up top and looking for Flowers.
Yeah, when you find yourself down big here in the 2nd half, you have to maximize every possession. And that's exactly what the coach tried to do, going for it on 4th down. Give yourselves a chance to cut into this big lead. But it's the defense that came through again with a huge stop. And that's going to make their chances of coming back that much more difficult.
He'll take a shot here. Back to the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Noah Gray. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. And Butker on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line.
You change it. It's on. 180.
A 1st down throw for Jackson. He's going to look downfield once again. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
And this is the tricky element of these deep balls, Mike. You want to hit the guy in stride. You want the touchdown. You want the beautiful highlight play. But sometimes you're better off underthrowing a receiver than you are overthrowing them, because as we see time and time again throughout the league, an underthrown deep ball more times than not leads to a pass interference call. I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
He got it, and he's got it. What an effort. What a catch.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A shotgun snap, and they give it to Mitchell. And he's going to be stuffed well behind the line of scrimmage. A play going absolutely nowhere.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Now, Jackson. And that is hot in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Forced out wide. He's going to keep it himself.
Number 15, Patrick Mahomes.
From the 41. Here's 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Hey, Ripley.
1 quarter remains here in this AFC wild card matchup. This is the NFL playoffs on EA Sports. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Yellow. I'll go Louis. Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Going up top. That is brought in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, KC. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the 4th.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no limit. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away.
Swag. Yes, sir.
That one's going to skip into the
I'll
end
play my
zone.
song for y'all boys.
At their own 20-yard line.
What's up?
On 1st and 10, Jackson. Pushed out to... He got all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Jackson. Push to his right. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to air this one out. And he's going to take this one all the way. 89 yards. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, right?
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for
Swag.
but they're not going to have enough time to put themselves back in this one.
Look at you right now.
First and 10 for Mahomes. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Butker's extra point is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Justice Hill to return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
On the return, the Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Jackson. He's got it. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 33 yards. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
You. Shot.
Jackson looking to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he will score again. Touchdown, Baltimore. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The extra point, up and good.
How could you boo me right now?
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. On first down, it's Mahomes. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On second down, Mahomes. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That's good for a Baltimore first down.
Jackson now to throw on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Return it.
Jackson now. That one knocked away in the end zone, incomplete. What a good job locating the football by the defense where it matters most. And it'll bring up third down now. Back to throw, Jackson. Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there.
Great reaction by the defense. And at first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself. But they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
They'll run for it with Henry. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Derrick Henry, touchdown Ravens. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. They'll Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops. They're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. First down throw, Mahomes out to his right. Now he throws back over the middle. It is complete. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Kansas City Chiefs. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Mahomes on first down. Quick throw, taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up second and 3 at their 49-yard line.
Mahomes now on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. This one up on the ground. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. Only need a yard, and it's fourth down. Here's Mahomes. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. Touchdown, Chiefs. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. Butker now for the point after. It's up and through. And the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Go ahead.
On play action, here's Jackson. Forced to his right. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go in the ball.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
Third and short, Jackson. Now a shot here, deep middle. That's caught. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Touchdown, Baltimore. He is having a performance to remember. There's 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. No problem there on the extra point. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 56.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
At their own 42-yard line.
First time I done got wild in a long time. We didn't have a good time, not a long time. Prime time feeling like the